So whilst we're here in Las Vegas, we thought we'd take the opportunity to drive the most Marmite of cars for the most Marmite of companies, the Tesla Cybertruck.
But before we get too far ahead, let's talk about just how this truck fits into the American landscape.
It's like it was designed by a 12-year-old as a school project.
Or doesn't.
Now, whilst this vehicle might be at home in some of these American freeways, its sheer size means it's going to be virtually impossible to drive it in the UK, even if it was legal, which it's not, because these very sharp corners are very dangerous.
When it comes to wheels and tyres, Tesla isn't exactly playing it safe.
These 20-inch alloys might be fairly standard, but these huge all-terrain tyres mean you get a very hard drive.
But size isn't just about ground clearance or grip, it's the little details too.
This vehicle might also hold the world record for the largest windscreen wiper.
Look at the windscreen wiper.
And the front is ideal for an afternoon nap. Unlike other Teslas in the family, the charging port is at the back. And like all decent off-roaders, you can change the ride height. Let's see what this all-American Cybertruck is like inside.
Step inside and things start to feel familiar.
The infotainment system, a subject of much debate amongst our colleagues, is exactly the same as you would get pretty much on every other Tesla. So for the largest vehicle, this has the smallest steering wheel. The yoke steering wheel with integrated indicators. Cowabunga, Batman, for a huge car. It's got a huge cabin and a full glass sunroof. For one of the largest vehicles on the road, it has the smallest steering wheel and the most ridiculous rearview mirror. So on this car, or should I say vehicle, there's not a single curve in sight. Some may say that Elon Musk was inspired by Back to the Future, and I have to say that the one colour option in stainless steel is not the best for the Nevada sun. And if this was a flat surface, you could fry an egg on that. And it's a perfect vehicle if you've got a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff to go wrong there, isn't there?
Yeah.
I can imagine that seizing up at some point.
Looks aside, let's see how it drives out on the open road. And of course, big thanks to the team who made this drive possible.
I have to say, I know this is going to be everyone's cup of tea. On these really wide roads in Nevada, it's really at home. You're nice and high up, you feel really safe, plenty of space for passengers. If I lived here, I might be tempted to buy one.
We are not electric vehicle people. You have to drive 50 miles to go to the next biggest town. Electric vehicles not necessarily works for that.
The thing is, 50 miles is barely a warm-up for the Cybertruck. The dual motor version does around 320 miles on a single charge, and the tri-motor Cyberbeast gets about 301 miles. Even the upcoming rear-wheel drive base model is targeting 250 miles. That's around 5 or 6 round trips to the next town without needing to plug in. And with that, back to the video.
For a huge vehicle, clearly using a lot of power, it's also got really efficient regen. Just getting up to some red lights here, not touching the brake. And the regen is charging that battery all the way to the stop sign. Having spent a few hours with the Cybertruck on the huge roads, cavernous roads of Nevada, I have to say I do quite like it. It fits in. It's not incongruous. If it were ever to made legal in the UK, would I get one? Absolutely not. But horses for courses and everything else like that. Musk's Marmite, the vehicle's Marmite. At the moment, I'm actually quite liking it. I'll spread it on my toast that I can actually toast on the side of the car. Please make sure that you like and subscribe, and we'll bring you more sensible cars on the channel over the next coming weeks.